The story begins in 1996 inside a cave in Mexico. A group of people is exploring the cave and studying some ancient paintings on the walls. Suddenly, a terrifying sound echoes from deep inside the cave. Everyone gets scared. They quickly follow the strange marks to find out if a real creature is hiding inside. A few moments later, one of the men finds a feather lying on the ground. As soon as he sees it, he runs to inform his boss. After hearing the news, Quinn immediately reaches the spot where a baby chupacabra is hiding. He tries to catch the little creature, but he fails. Just a few seconds later, the baby's mother arrives. She stands in front of Quinn to protect her child. She forcefully pushes him away and quickly picks up her baby. Then she starts running away. While escaping, Quinn fires a shot. The bullet hits her wing. Even though she is badly injured, she does not stop. She flies toward the desert as fast as she can because saving her baby is her only goal. Meanwhile, Quinn keeps chasing the creature. Soon he reaches a rocky mountain area. After some time, his team also arrives there. They all realize that the creature has escaped. At that moment, Quinn notices one of the creature's claws lying in the sand. He picks it up and decides to continue the hunt. As night falls, the injured creature rushes across a road. Suddenly, a car comes from the opposite direction. The driver cannot stop in time and a serious accident happens. Now the creature is badly hurt. It fears that humans might find its baby, so it hides one of its babies behind a bush. Then it draws the humans toward itself and leads them in another direction. The little creature is now completely alone. From this moment on, it has to fight for its own survival. Until then, the world had no solid proof that this mysterious animal really existed. But after this incident, stories about the strange creature slowly began spreading across different countries. After that, we meet a 13-year-old boy named Alex. He is traveling from America to Mexico to meet his grandfather for the first time, but he has no idea that this trip is about to change his life forever. As soon as Alex gets off the plane, he meets his grandfather. His grandfather is very happy to see him and becomes a little emotional. On the way home, Grandpa Chava notices that Alex is more interested in playing his video game than talking to him. This makes Chava a little upset. He tells Alex that he is just like his father. After they arrive at the family farm, Alex meets his cousins. Chava explains that Memo and his sister came from the city especially to spend the whole week with him. Memo immediately starts showing Alex around the house. He also shows him the room where he will be staying. Later, while unpacking his bags, Alex hears music coming from outside. He looks through the window to see who it is. That is when he meets his cousin Luna. Luna is very happy to finally meet Alex. She tells him that she has wanted to meet him for a long time. That night, Alex is sleeping in his room when he suddenly hears a strange sound near the window. He gets nervous and goes to check outside. A few moments later, he relaxes after realizing that it is only a goat. But then he notices Grandpa Chava quietly leaving the house in the middle of the night. Curious, Alex secretly follows him. He slowly reaches the farm, but all of a sudden, a frightening creature appears right in front of him. Terrified, Alex screams loudly and calls out to his grandfather for help. A few moments later, Grandpa Chava arrived. Soon after, Memo and Luna also came there. Everyone looked inside the bushes to see what had scared Alex so badly. But they soon realized that it was only a small rabbit. Seeing this, they all started making fun of Alex. However, after everyone left, a baby chupacabra quietly came out from the bushes. It was the first time the little creature revealed its presence. The next morning, Alex woke up and suddenly came face to face with the strange animal. Both of them were shocked and scared. In the very next moment, the creature jumped out through the window and disappeared. Alex thought that this was a different country. Maybe strange animals like this lived here. After picking up the things that had fallen, he went downstairs. Suddenly, his cousin playfully jumped on him. Alex became completely confused because he had no idea what was happening. His cousins were surprised to learn that Alex knew nothing about wrestling. Luna then played an old videotape on the TV. After watching it, Alex discovered that his grandfather had once been a famous wrestler. During his prime, Chava had fought the biggest wrestlers and had never lost a single match. Back then, everyone believed that no one could defeat him, but everything changed the day he faced a dangerous wrestler named El Chacal. During the match, El Chacal threw Chava out of the ring. The fall was so serious that Chava suffered a skull fracture. He stayed in a coma for almost 1 month. After that terrible accident, he never returned to wrestling again. Just then, Grandpa Chava walked into the room. He switched off the TV and asked Alex to come with him to look around the farm. A little later, everyone was walking toward one of the animal pens. Suddenly, they noticed a dead goat lying on the ground. Memo and Luna immediately guessed that a chupacabra must have attacked it, but Chava quickly dismissed the idea. He told them that no such creature existed. Some time later, Alex and Luna were on the roof lighting fireworks. Just then, Memo came running and said that Grandpa Chava had disappeared. Hearing this, the three cousins immediately went out to search for him. Luna drove the truck while they looked around. She knew that sometimes her grandfather lost his memory. During those moments, he would wander around the farm without knowing where he was going. While the three cousins were searching for him, Quinn and his team were investigating the place where the chupacabra had last been seen. They were determined to find the creature at any cost. During the search, Quinn found a car's license plate on the road. He decided to find out who it belonged to. After searching for quite a while, the kids finally found Grandpa Chava. He was walking beside the road with a small goat. After a lot of convincing, they managed to bring him back home. On the way, they also crossed paths with Quinn and his team. Luckily, no one questioned them, and both groups continued on their way. After reaching home, the whole family watched a news report on TV. The report claimed that the Chupacabra had been spotted again, but Chava immediately switched off the television. Once again, he insisted that creatures like that only existed in stories. As soon as he left the room, Alex told Luna everything that had happened the previous night. He believed that Grandpa Chava was secretly hiding a Chupacabra inside the animal pen. Luna laughed and thought he was joking. She told him that such a thing was impossible, but Alex wanted to find out the truth for himself, so he quietly went to the pen. There he came face to face with the little Chupacabra. The small creature slowly walked toward him. Wanting to become its friend, Alex secretly went into the kitchen and brought some food from the refrigerator. But as soon as he offered the food, the little creature quickly ran away. Alex decided to follow it. Step by step, he reached the creature's hidden place. When he got there, the baby Chupacabra handed Alex a small box. When Alex opened the little box, he found a dead mouse inside. The baby creature thought that Alex would like it as food, but Alex smiled and politely refused the gift. Just then, a strong storm and heavy rain started. The loud thunder frightened the little creature. Seeing this, Alex gently hugged him and promised that he would take care of him from now on. The next morning, Memo came to the animal pen and found Alex sleeping there. Suddenly, a loud noise caught his attention. Alex tried his best to make sure Memo would not discover Chupa. But when the little creature saw that his new friend might be in trouble, he suddenly jumped at Memo. Luckily, Alex calmed Chupa down just in time and stopped anything bad from happening. A little later, Luna also came to the pen. The moment she saw the strange creature, she became terrified. After calming herself, she quickly told Alex that they had to send the animal away. But Alex refused. He said that the three of them would take care of him together. At that moment, they decided to name the little creature Chupa. Just then, Grandpa Chava arrived. He revealed a shocking truth that surprised everyone. He admitted that he was the one who had brought Chupa to the farm. A few nights earlier, while driving on the road, his truck had accidentally hit a strange animal. After the accident, the injured creature disappeared. The next morning, when Chava returned to collect his truck, he found Chupa hiding behind a bush. That was why he decided to bring the little creature home. Since then, Chava had been trying to find Chupa's family and return him safely. But until now, he had not found another creature of the same kind. A short time later, while everyone was walking back toward the house, Chava noticed a vehicle coming toward the farm. He immediately walked outside to speak with the visitors. As soon as Quinn stepped out of the vehicle, he explained that he had found Chava's license plate beside the road. That was why he wanted permission to search the farm for something. But Chava handled the situation very carefully and sent Quinn away without letting him search the property. He also promised the children that he would never let anyone harm Chupa. After Quinn left, Alex went to see Chupa again, but the little creature was still scared and confused. Because of that, he suddenly attacked Alex. Alex stayed calm. He carefully tried to comfort Chupa. Then he used a small music box to distract him and slowly gain his trust again. At that moment, Memo came over and said that he was going to teach Chupa how to fly. He put on a superhero cape, just like Superman, and carried Chupa onto the roof. Then he jumped onto a pile of hay below and encouraged Chupa to do the same. To everyone's surprise, Chupa actually managed to fly, but the flight did not last very long. After a few moments, he lost his balance and landed right next to Memo. Now only a few days were left before Alex had to return to America, so he decided to spend as much time as possible with his grandfather. One day, while watching Chava's old wrestling matches on TV, Alex learned that his father had also been a wrestler. But after meeting Alex's mother, he left wrestling behind and started a new life. As Chava became emotional while talking about his late son, he looked at Alex. But Alex was still completely focused on his video game. This made Chava very angry. He grabbed the game from Alex's hands. Then he said that if Alex wanted it back, he would have to defeat him in a wrestling match. Memo happily became the referee. As soon as the match started, Chava easily threw Alex to the ground and pinned him down. While Alex struggled to break free, Chava told him to let go of all the anger and pain he had been hiding inside. But before Alex could do anything, Memo declared Chava the winner of the match. Alex became furious. Even after the match had ended, he angrily attacked his grandfather. During the struggle, Grandpa Chava was badly injured. A few hours later, a doctor came to the house to treat him. Alex felt terrible because he believed his grandfather was hurt because of him. The doctor gave Chava some medicine to ease his pain. Just then, he heard a loud roar from outside. He became curious and wanted to know what kind of animal had made that sound. Luckily, the children somehow convinced him that everything was fine and the doctor left. As soon as he drove away, the three kids rushed to check on Chupa. But the moment they arrived, they were shocked by what they saw. Quinn was standing in front of Chupa with a gun pointed at him. He had secretly entered the farm and was determined to capture the creature at any cost. Seeing Alex in danger, Chupa immediately jumped toward Quinn. But Quinn quickly fired a tranquilizer dart at him. Within seconds, Chupa collapsed onto the ground and lost consciousness. Quinn wasted no time. He grabbed Chupa and locked him inside the trunk of his vehicle. Desperate to save his friend, Alex ran straight to his grandfather's room and begged him for help. But Chava was still confused because of his memory problems. He could not remember anything about Chupa. Alex then came up with a clever idea. He told Chava that his greatest enemy, El Chacal, had come to their farm and needed to be stopped. The moment Chava heard that name, he quickly put on his old wrestling costume and rushed outside to face his old rival. This time, however, the person who faced Chava's attack was not El Chacal but Quinn. Chava kicked Quinn so hard that he fell to the ground and was knocked unconscious. Right after that, Chava and his grandchildren ran to the vehicle where Chupa had been locked. At the same time, Luna quickly started the truck. Quinn tried to stop them, but the whole family managed to escape. Now they had only one goal. They wanted to find Chupa's family and return him safely. Alex tried his best to help his grandfather remember the place where the accident had happened, but Chava's memory still had not returned. Just then, Chupa made a strange call and suddenly ran toward the desert at full speed. Everyone immediately followed him. Meanwhile, Quinn called the rest of his team for help. Soon they reached the place where the family's vehicle had been left behind. They had no idea which direction the family had gone, so the team split up and searched different areas to increase their chances of finding the Chupacabra. At the same time, Alex kept following Chupa deeper into the desert. Slowly, the rest of his family caught up with him. When Chupa reached the edge of a valley, he let out a loud cry. A few moments later, Alex realized that Chupa's family was somewhere nearby. He understood that it was finally time to say goodbye. Alex hugged Chupa and told him that he would miss him very much. He was happy because Chupa had finally found his family. But at the same time, he was heartbroken because he believed they would never meet again. After saying their final goodbye, Chupa followed his mother's tracks and crossed the bridge. Suddenly, a mountain lion appeared right in front of Alex and blocked his path. To protect himself, Alex quickly climbed onto the bridge, but the mountain lion kept chasing him. Because of the extra weight, the bridge's support cables slowly began to break. Just then, the rest of the family arrived. Without wasting a second, Grandpa Chava stepped in front of the mountain lion. Using his wrestling cape, he distracted the animal and kept trying to push it back. In the end, the mountain lion decided it was better to leave. It turned around and walked away, but Chava still had to save Alex because he was hanging high above the valley. One small mistake could cost him his life. Just then, the bridge's support pipes started breaking one by one. Within seconds, Alex was hanging in the air by only a single pipe. Hearing his cries for help, Chupa immediately came running back. He slowly moved toward Alex, trying to save him, but in the very next moment, the last pipe also snapped. Both of them began falling straight into the valley. Just before Alex could hit the ground, Chupa quickly spread his wings. He slowed their fall just in time. Then he flew Alex back up and safely landed him on top of the valley. Grandpa Chava was overjoyed to see that his grandson was safe. Alex also thanked Chupa for saving his life. Now Chupa was wondering how he would cross the valley again and return to his family. But before he could do anything, Quinn attacked once again. As soon as Chupa was knocked unconscious, Quinn used a stun gun to stop Alex and his family from coming any closer. Once again, he stood in the way of their mission. Seeing his friend in Quinn's hands made Alex furious, but Chava stopped him because he did not want Alex to get hurt. With no other choice, the whole family could only watch helplessly as Quinn carried Chupa to his vehicle and prepared to leave. However, there was one thing no one had noticed. Chupa's mother had been watching everything from a distance. In the very next moment, she launched a powerful attack on Quinn's vehicle. Her terrifying roar echoed across the valley. Soon, several more Chupacabras appeared. Together, they began destroying Quinn's vehicle. Panicking, Quinn grabbed Chupa in his arms and jumped out of the truck. He desperately tried to keep the creatures away from him, but his plan did not last long. A moment later, Chava rushed in from behind and knocked Quinn's weapon out of his hand with one powerful strike. Soon everything became quiet again, and everyone was finally safe. Alex said goodbye to his best friend one last time. This time, Chupa flew into the sky beside his mother and slowly disappeared from human sight. After successfully returning Chupa to his family, everyone went back home. A few days later, it was finally time for Alex to return to America. Before he left, Luna came to say goodbye. She gave Alex a cassette filled with Mexican songs so he could learn the language even better. They hugged each other, and then Alex walked toward the car with his grandfather. But Memo was nowhere to be seen. Chava called out to him so he could say goodbye to his cousin. When there was no answer, they started getting ready to leave for the airport. As soon as they opened the trunk of the car, Memo suddenly jumped out from inside and playfully tackled Alex just like before. But this time, Alex easily blocked all of his moves. Alex was now excited to tell his mother everything that had happened during this unforgettable trip. Before leaving, he hugged his grandfather tightly and told him that he would miss him very much. As the airplane took off, Alex looked out of the window. To his surprise, Chupa was flying alongside the plane. He had come back one one last time to say goodbye to his best friend. And with that, this story ends here. If you enjoyed this movie recap, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments. And subscribe to our channel to watch more such interesting movie recaps. Thanks for watching.